You're the kind of guy who goes to a service station fucking as a shite and then just pants up and then walks straight out.
Or I've had to do some of them recently.
What, no wiping?
In the house because no toilet paper.
Right.
Yeah, but wouldn't you check the toilet before you?
Yeah, that's for me.
No.
I do 1 of 3 checks, right?
Yeah.
When I get into a public
I've
toilet,
never done that. I've never run out. I've never done that before.
Never been caught short.
I've been caught written like I've had.
There it is, straight away. Folds.
No.
It's a lying bastard.
I've been caught like nearly short, but I've always had like a bit going on. Then I've gone to the shop.
I do 3 checks, right? The 3 checks.
I never.
You're a lying
I'm
bastard.
not. I've never got.
I've had one wipe, but then your ass is still dirty.
I've never gone in and gone. Oh, there's no toilet roll. Oh, oopsie, and walk off. Like.
Oh, but you've definitely walked into a toilet and just gone, I need a shit. I know we've all definitely had to just run in and this is happening now.
But if
I
I'm
don't
not
plan my shit.
Yeah, but you're in the house, Paul. You're in the house.
Yeah, I'm a young man. I'm enjoying myself. I'm not looking at the toilet roll, you know? I'm not keeping
hang on.
tabs.
Being young, you're just enjoying life in general. Is that what it's like?
Yeah, well, it feels like
You
you
know
two grizzled vets have to look at the toilet paper.
I've done this since I was a child.
Yeah, we've been through. Yeah, you weren't there, man. You weren't there. Yeah, but Charlie, you know what? You know they say there's no such thing as an unconscious act. I think an infant goes through that toilet stage. You know they go through the oral phase and the anal phase. I feel like this guy over here is very much trapped in the anal phase.
Yeah, stinging a shy.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
loving her.
Oh, I'm not proud of it, but I'm just.
But no, these are
my buddies.
These
I'll
are
be honest.
the three.
What, the turds are your buddies, are they?
No, you guys are my buddies.
Sorry,
I'm being honest. I'm opening up here.
Yeah, it's not as if this is being recorded and put out there on the internet for everybody to see.
Have we started?
Yeah, we've started.
Oh, okay.
This is it. We're in the podcast.
Oh, okay.
Well, these are my. I just need to get my 3 checks out of the way before we carry on. 3 checks of this in a public toilet. You got to check that the flush works. Always check whether the toilet can flush. You've got to check lock on door.
Lock on door.
Is the lock on door solid?
Yeah.
Can it withstand a hearty kick? Right. You just got to make sure.
You don't want to be exposed.
You don't want to be exposed. You don't. Yeah. You don't want to be George Michael'd, as they say.
Yeah.
And then third one, paper.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And even like when they go into those dispensers, reach the hand under.
I was reaching.
Check the width of how much paper there is left. Do you know what I mean? Like, because sometimes you could maybe pull it. There's only a couple of sheets
And you've
left,
never been
boys.
caught. This
Never.
is
Honestly,
from an experienced man.
never.
To have a checklist is mental. That's someone who has gone through it. Like you've had.
No. It's
moments
just
of
more
being
of an.
caught
It's
short.
more like me
anxiety
living
thing, yeah.
living in the world. It's just being anxiety, knowing like, oh God, like even if there's been paper there, I can imagine an alternative reality, Paul, where there is no paper, and suddenly I go, oh my God, I don't want to ever get caught in. I don't want to ever be trapped in the Paul Hilliard realm, ever. So that's why I'm able to basically use my imagination to create.
That's good. I mean, like fair play. You might be more anxious than me, but of those 3 things, I will start looking at
given
it.
our postures right now, that's almost certain.
Of the 3 things, what was it? Check the flush. Never check the flush at all. The lock, 100% agree.
Lock,
I
yeah.
definitely
Have
because
to check lock,
you
yeah.
have to.
Yeah.
But I'm also the type of dude that like I'll put a foot up.
But we've all
You
been
know,
in a, you know,
we've
if you're
all
in a club, have you ever been for a
squeezed it.
shite in a club at like midnight? You know, when you're like, sometimes that's just, you know, you're out, you fucking pissed, but sometimes you're like, I need a shite. So I've definitely said, but then the lock by 1 o'clock in the morning, that toilet is, you know, it's basically like an open sewer. It's like a hole in the ground that people are then shitting into. So then you have to like,
The
I've
Chinese
definitely done the
method.
thing where the squat. I call it the mid kung fu kick is where you got to kind of like crouch, but you got to have 1 foot on the door. Got to have 1 foot on the door.
Crouching tiger, shitting dragon.
Yeah, why not? But yeah, so that's the that's you know, those are our shitting techniques. Do you have any?
So hang
others?
on, go back to what you said.
Yeah.
You said recently I've been shitting in the house and there hasn't been a toilet roll. What's
Yeah, so then you just got to pull your trousers up and then you
Just
either
get
go and have a shower because you're in your house.
Showers.
Or
What do you
go
want?
on.
Yeah, but what
or
do you want? Yeah,
I'll
but
go downstairs to my because there's like 3 levels to my house, so
okay.
there's a flatmate downstairs, so, and they have their own toilet, and you just go.
But the thing with the shower though is how are you taking the head off?
I'm not getting my wet.
Just to get the winnets.
No,
You know,
ponytail it up, you know. Maybe give the chest a bit of a rub, the
clinkers.
pits. Yeah, just get the sweat.
Because it's, you know, the cheek. You'd have to spread the cheeks, and then get the and then put it right out, because you don't
act
get
like-
in there just from
come on.
a trickle of water coming down from the.
Yeah, you give yourself a little a douching. That's what they call it, a warm
Okay,
douching.
so you're getting up there then.
Oh, but every time I have a shower, I fucking give my ass a little credit card swipe. You know, you just get it out. Especially with long hair.
Credit card swipe. Sorry, Mr. Hilliard,
Why-
you're overdrawn.
What's the deal with long hair? Why has that got to do with
Oh,
the arse?
it clings up like you just find it in your asshole every day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Really?
or every day. It's just a
Really?
new patch. Yeah, I've recently, since turning like 30 now, I'm 32. I get really swampy down there now,
Yeah.
more than I ever have. You know.
Well, then you should be way more diligent with your anal hygiene.
I should be, but I mean all of it: the gooch, the balls.
Yeah, all of it. You need to just. Like, I think.
What would you see? It's just got what? It's a kind of general film on the area, or
This morning, I didn't have time to have a shower, and I went for a piss like at midday. The whiff of it, oh fucking hell!
with your own
when
arsehole?
yeah, well, not your own, just everything down there.
The general.
Yeah,
The
the bog.
the GPA, as they call it, gooch penis anus. The GPA. Yeah, he's
And you
gonna-
described
he was a
it.
police informant.
What did you describe him as?
I said he was like a builder bear with the stuffing coming out, and you've got to go back to the factory to be restuffed.
Yeah, restuffed.
But yeah, you've had operations in the past, and and somebody left a wire in you.
Yes.
Did you get any compensation for that?
No. I'm just going to take it out, I think. And that's
Be honest, Charlie. Now, in this world of misinformation and conspiracy theories, I just need you to tell me one thing: are you a robot?
Yes, I am.
Yes.
I am part robot.
That would make sense.
If you were to be a robot, which part would you want? Like, which half? Top half, bottom half? Or would you want to be split down the middle?
Well, the,
Like a
the robot
vignette,
legs and dick aren't that important, but it's not the robot's face and sort of upper body and more like,
Oh, I don't know.
the
If you
bot-
want,
when you see these drones and they've got like big mechanical arms, no one's really
Yeah.
no one really cares about the bottom half today. No one's giving a fuck about the knees and
Chopper cock.
and a gooch.
I don't see many people in Silicon Valley go, guys, we have yet to master the human dick in robot form.
Yeah, but they aren't doing that, are they? The shaft is not, that important.
It's not a key aspect to it.
No.
So you'd keep your shaft, or you'd get
Yeah,
a
I'd keep my
robot cock?
shaft. Yeah, why not?
Okay.
I'm happy enough with her.
Why don't you see any
Top
like,
heavy fucking robot.
yeah, just like a massive robot with these tiny little chicken legs?
that's wrong. No, not at all.
Like a sad little dick underneath the titanium abdomen, just fucking hanging.
You'd be like a half naked knight.
Yeah, you-
Ching, ching, ching. Hello.
Can't say that anymore, Paul. No, yeah. So yeah, it was my hilarious joke that I kept making was Charlie was going in for what they call the medical premium package, which is gastric band, hair plugs, and bottom surgery, all in
Yeah.
one go. Just total.
I was going for leg lengthening. That's what I wanted as well.
Yeah.
Because I looked recently. I was like, I could go to Turkey, right, and I could get my legs done, right, for about 12 grand, I think it is. I get my hair done and my fucking teeth done. I come back after a summer just transformed, right?
You look like an overstuffed flamingo.
Yeah,
No,
I look mental.
What you'd actually look like, and I know you've had this comparison before. If you had leg lengthening, you really would look like Dr. Robotnik. Because he had those weird long legs. I don't know if you remember. Yeah, and he had this like sort of egg-like body.
Yeah.
Oh, the guy from Sonic.
Yeah. I love that Paul was confused with another Dr.
Yeah.
Robotnik. Oh, sorry, I thought you meant the Nazi surgeon,
Yeah.
Dr. Robotnik.
Just a local GP.
Do you know, if there was a man in this country whose doctor was Dr. Robotnik, it would be Paul Hilliard.
Wait, is he Polish? Is he?
Jack went to see Dr. Robotnik the other day. He said I'd had too many gold rings. And that's why I've turned blue. Yeah, Dr. Robotnik. I love that.
Hey, for 12 grand, you get longer legs. How
Yeah,
many inches is
it's
that?
like 4 or 5 inches, I think.
Is it, so that's
Yeah, it is a
real
legitimate
So
thing,
then,
yeah.
Isn't it like they break the bone?
oh, it's
and then-
intrusive,
and then
yeah.
they-
It's
exactly.
intrusive.
So I would
It's
have
not a
thought it
walk
would-
in a park. It's not. You're not going to Turkey for a wet weekend, or not a wet weekend, but a hot weekend.
a long weekend.
a long hot weekend.
a
full of
long,
kebabs
a
and stuff.
lengthened weekend.
You're not going there for like just a weekend,
No.
with your fucking aunt and coming back. It's like you're there for months in a fucking
Yeah.
weird hospital.
That's the leg one, right?
Yeah, the leg one. It's a serious thing.
See, what I would love in my head, what it looks like is, you know, when they would put like in like an Acme cartoon or a Warner Brothers cartoon where they put like Wile E. Coyote on a rack and they just like winch him, so he goes, and it's like a rubber band, and he comes off it and he's all wobbly like that. That's how I picture.
Braveheart, like freedom.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I would. It would be great if if I went from. I'm probably about 5'6", 5'7", right? And if I went from that to like, I don't know, nearly 6 foot, that'd be fucking mental.
especially in the leg area.
Yeah,
if your
just
legs were
as well.
longer than your
'Cause
body.
it would really, the proportions would be really strange. When I new sort of like weird hair like that, like mad teeth, like ching. Oh, look fucking nuts! Like there's a part. If it wasn't so intrusive, there's a part of me just going like, oh fuck it, I'll do it for a laugh. But
again, I think if we want to, we all want to make this podcast work, don't we? And we all want to invest, and we all want to invest in various different things. And I think we're focusing on the content a bit too much. We want to memify this whole thing, right?
Yeah.
So if we make you into Dr. Robotnik, like a living Robotnik.
I'll do it.
You'd be our
I'd
Ibiza
fucking do
boss, you know?
Yes.
We'd make a meme coin out of you.
I'll get a weave. I'll get new nashers. I'll get mad legs. I'll fucking do it, man. Like, why not?
Just the idea of you like walking down a street, but like off balance, like every
Yeah.
step is like you're on stilts.
Kids chasing you down the street trying to topple you over.
You are not able to run ever again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You just
load of infection, so one's slightly stumped. Right?
In constant pain, but a national buffoon.
/ treasure.
Yeah, / treasure. Yeah, people would it would turn around in the end, and people would take pity on you
Yeah.
and they love you. All right, should we
It
get?
is bonfire night. Do you feel,
It is bonfire.
do you think he's a scumbag?
Who? Guy Fawkes.
Yeah.
No, I think
He's
he's
a bit of a
Well, I'm right behind him.
Yeah,
you know,
I'm
try
right.
to topple the government. I think we need I think, considering how shit things are in this country right now, it'd be great if we had some, I'm fully
Like a
on
modern
board
Guy
with
Fawkes.
civil disobedience. Yeah, definitely.
What's it like? So like just
I mean, dare I say, guys, I don't want to go down the route, because recently we got a community flag on TikTok for advocating violence. So I don't want to, I'd hate for the algorithm to think of my endorsement of Guy Fawkes as being advocating for civil disobedience. But I think what he did was a good thing.
so you're saying basically sort of a non-racist version of Tommy Robinson. Is that what you're trying to say? Like whipping up sort of like hate, but like not in a racist way. Like
Yeah, no, well, I mean, I think what Guy Fawkes was doing was for the common good, surely.
but Tommy
I mean,
Robinson.
I think he was just, wasn't he a Catholic? And he just
Tommy Robinson
fucking
thinks
hated
he's doing
Protestants?
for the common good as well. So you know.
He knows he's not. He's a shill for the fucking Mossad and the fucking.
I think,
Israeli
yeah, I just think,
government,
I, mean,
brother.
I think he's just a kind of really well. He kind of is just, isn't he just a coked up loser just looking for attention?
I think no.
He's just getting all this
Definitely
money
on
from
coke.
the
I've seen
fucking-
Oh, he's on
Those
coke,
videos
yeah.
recently
But mate,
with absolute off his
who isn't,
chops.
man? Who isn't this time?
You don't get a wire in your tit for nothing. Not doing coke.
Oh, is that what it is? Is it
I
is it a
tr-
coke straw? Is it a coke siphon?
I trust people who've done coke more than people who haven't done it. You know, that's who I trust. You know.
Oh well, that explains our friendship then, because I've never done it.
Yeah, that's why I don't fully trust you. I never will.
What I love the idea though is that the coke wire. I love the fact the doctor just saying
The gack wire.
yeah, the gack wire. He's got Mr. Webster. It is congealing. We have to siphon him off.
You've done a lot of poor quality coke.
You have
didn't-
podcast now. You must start buying more expensive cocaine.
I give you list to my dealer. Oh, good.
Your insides are like one of those crystals you find cut in half that they sell at the Indon market.
I've got a mate from
Nice.
One of those like crystal, those crystal like things you have above the fireplace, like your mum might buy.
Brings it out on Christmas.
Yeah, like a Fabergé egg, just opens them up. Go on, your mate.
I've got a mate from back home who's done so much fucking cocaine, and he's not even that old. He's only like I think he's 30, and he's got a hole in his fucking nose. He's done so much of it.
Really?
So when I go to like football away days, and I stayed with him, and we stay in the same room. I can hear him whistling like fucking Popeye at night. He's got a hole in his, and he can put like a note through it, right, and a straw through it, and he has to like do this weird thing where he sort of like chisels out the excess, like fucking old coke out his nose.
he's got like
It's fucking horrible.
Mining his own septum, like.
Pretty much.
you're like one of those urinal cakes. You just have to pop it out every day. You just get a little perfect pill of cocaine. I mean, I'm surprised it's just one of your mates that's got that affliction.
Yeah.
To be honest. Should we get into the podcast, lads?
Yeah.
So, let's talk about what are we going to talk about this week, each of us. I'm going to talk about the second-hand electronics emporium, CEX or CEX. Paul.
I'm going to talk about men who put gel in their hair.
Fuck me.
I mean, yeah, this is one of the most broadest topics I've ever heard. Charles.
I'm going to talk about George Galloway and when he went into Celebrity Big Brother and he did a weird cat impression.
Okay, great. Who should we start with?
Should we get this prick out of the way?
I thought we could start with me so Paul can desperately Google men with gel in their hair. All right,
No,
Paul.
it's pretty straightforward. Like I think you're allowed to.
So much research has been done. I love this.
I was gonna, yeah, but you know, I'm a busy dude. I have to drive from another country to be here, boys.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
That's true.
I was up at 7:30 this morning in a job I can't stand. I had to clean up sick yesterday. I hate my life.
Did you clean up any sick today, though?
Not today.
Well, there you go then.
Yeah, but I can't fucking Google. Well, I've got another topic, but I'll save that for the second part. But that one's about a man.
Men without gel in their hair. Stay tuned, folks.
I don't know. It's more of a pet peeve of mine when I see a grown man with gel in his hair, especially if it's spiked up. Like when I feel like you're allowed to put gel in your hair between the ages of 7 and 12, and then you know if you do it during your teenage years to like your early 20s, you do it, but you will get bullied for it, and people will call you a mosher and say, "Oh, look at this stupid prick." And then you know, after the age of 23, you can't gel your hair, you can't spike it up because it looks wank, and I think you're a bit of a prick. And you three, you know,
Okay,
right?
Charlie, so what's your segment this week?
Do you agree?
I mean, I've not thought. I mean, I've
When
not
was the
thought
last
about
time you
hair.
saw
I've not
some-
thought about hair gel since I was about
13?
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
there you go.
13
My
to
theory
15.
is strong.
There's got to be adults who use hair gel on a regular basis, though.
I don't see. I'm trying to think of it because now I feel like gel has really come on in leaps and bounds over the years.
Well, it seems
I
more
think
wax, isn't
back
it?
in the day, you had
Wax
Dax
and-
wax. Do you remember
Yeah.
Dax wax? I remember like people used to put Dax wax in there, and it would kind of make your hair. It would make your hair kind of sort of stiff and slightly dandruffy. I remember it kind of gave me really bad dandruff whenever I put gel in my hair.
I haven't seen wet look gel for a long time, probably since the late 90s.
Yeah.
Whereas now I feel like it's probably there's more sophisticated like bonding agents. You know, you've got the stuff which makes the hair look healthy and voluminous, but not like you say wet and kind of sticky.
Maybe a couple of goths, maybe go with it, but you know, I don't really hang out with many sort of.
No, but I'm just saying, if I introduce you, oh, this is my mate, okay, you're gonna love him, and then he came and he had his fucking hair sticking up like that. What are you thinking straight away?
I don't think he's a cunt. Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah,
But isn't?
I think he was embezzling money probably.
I also I don't really pay. No,
I mean,
I haven't
last
had
time
hair.
you had hair gel was when Oasis were at the top of the charts.
Yeah, I haven't had hair since I was 23, which is like 15 odd years ago, if not longer. So I can't.
So you missed it. But
Well, let's talk about that, right? If you, let's say when you go into hospital next week and you do come up with a full head of hair, what would be the thing you'd love to do with it? Would you like?
That's the thing,
gel?
and that's the reason why there's no point in me having hair plugs, because if I had hair plugs, all I would do would keep it short anyway. So I'd probably have number 3 on the top and just like a fade on the sides.
I love it.
I wouldn't have it. I wouldn't have it mad. Because I'm like, I can't bother to deal with it all the time. I'll just have it at top, so I'd have it maybe slick back. So maybe I would have gel in it if I slicked it back.
Yeah, but this is the thing. I've got no problem with people gelling their hair and slicking it back. I have an issue with people who are over the ages of 23 who stick it up like a child.
Does that still happen?
Like a child. Yes,
'cause
it does.
I've not seen that since like I would say the early noughties, if that actually.
Yeah, you'd
When
think.
I remember kids sticking it up is when I was a kid.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
And my brother used to have this style. It was very popular in the valleys when you'd have all of it shaved, but you just have
that was
Gavin Henson.
blonde
That was
Gavin Henson.
Did he have that?
That was like the Gavin Henson. You sort of the
No, it's
thing
more of a
like
quiff,
that.
I'd say.
No.
And a
I'm
little
like,
bit
I'm
up there.
talking like if I can put a picture.
Are you
of
talking
Todd,
about the
I will.
Caesar?
he had it completely shaved, and it was just a blonde fringe, a long blonde fringe.
Yeah, that was
it looked
national.
Awful.
That was everywhere.
Really,
Yeah,
right?
that
Okay,
was
I thought it was
national.
like a Valley's thing, but I know my brother had it.
That was late
couple of my
90s,
cousins
early
had it.
90s.
Loads of kids in school.
He wasn't
had
even
it.
fucking. He wasn't even born. At that
Yeah,
point.
you were
Stupid cunt.
a twinkle in your
When were you
father's
born?
eye.
When were you born?
I'm going to give that information out.
Sorry,
to
sorry,
these
when
lunatics.
were you found?
I talked
That's what
about my
should be.
arsehole on you. I'm not telling them. I'm 93 I was born.
93. Okay.
93.
So he barely remembers the 90s, does he? Barely,
Yeah, that's
probably.
what I mean. This was a big. It was a big hairstyle in the 90s.
Yeah.
For sure. When I was like, so I was in secondary school in 97. So I would say it was around about that era, maybe
Yeah.
slightly before.
Were they gelling it?
There was no gel, Paul. So unfortunately,
Just a-
the segment falls apart right here.
Bleach blonde. Just a blonde quiff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
up.
just a blonde
Is there
Or fringe.
I'm trying to think. What was it called though?
No, just put 90s quiff.
It was a quiff, so it
90s
would be like
front
stuck
quiff.
up. Would it be stuck up
Yeah,
like
it was
that?
stuck up like a cockerel. It was fucking awful.
A bit like the In-Betweeners, you know, the fucking guy
Yeah,
in The In-Betweeners.
yeah, not far from that. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's not
fucking
far
disgusting.
from that.
but it's more of a buzz cut on the top.
Yeah, I
It
just...
doesn't have if it didn't have
yeah.
a name, just put 90s male quiff.
Because I feel like you're allowed to use gel when you're... Because we've all done a mohawk, right? A mohawk.
I've never done. I've done
Not
neither
even
a
as a
mohawk
child.
nor a mohawk. No, I've not done a mohawk. That's the one hairstyle I've had. Some pretty egregious hairstyles.
Even
but-
as a child, just in the mirror.
Oh yeah, I've maybe done.
You know?
done a jokey shower quiff.
That's what gel is for. It's for children. For sticking up your hair. It's for children. People who are into anime and they're like, oh, I'm a fucking Dragon Ball Z character. You can't be taken serious. It's not stylish. You look like a twat.
It's very much one of these Paul Hilliard soapbox moments there, where it's like an old man on Christmas Day who's had a bit too much port, and he's just like, you know what I hate these days is kids with their jeans hanging low. Pull your bloody jeans up, and
Just
then he
things
falls
that-
asleep in front of fucking James Bond.
Yeah, just I don't like sulfurs. You know, oh, brilliant.
Yeah, you indulge him for a little bit.
Bacon. Like, bacon. What's the issue with bacon? Oh, bread.
You can't go into a coffee shop anymore and pay with cash. It's all card these days.
Fucking woe me. Like.
And then they fall asleep. But what you don't do with Grandad Paul is you don't mic him up and then expect him to talk for 60 minutes and then put it out on the internet and hope that people are going to pay for a Patreon for it. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
Have you got
Paul.
anything else you don't like about these cunts who fucking gel their hair,
Yeah.
mate? Come on.
Yeah, I just
Is
don't
there
like. I
any
don't like the
research apart
attitude
from
of
a
it.
vague prejudice that you have?
Yeah, it's just vague prejudice.
Have you met
man.
anyone recently with that hair?
Yes, I saw a man on the street and I thought you don't deserve to live because you shouldn't be allowed to vote either.
Did he have learning difficulties?
No, he
Did he have a
didn't.
carer of some kind?
Do you have learning difficulties?
He was eating a good sandwich outside a fancy cafe and I thought, no, this is like fancy dress. That's the only reason you should be able to stick your hair up like that. It just puts me off people. I don't like them.
You can just ignore them, mate. They live in a world that you don't need to occupy.
Well, look,
you know?
there's
You're not shagging them. You're not trying to fuck. You know, in any way, you're trying to like. You don't need to get to know them. You don't need to fucking work with people.
But why
like
did you
this.
stick your hair up like that? Who told you it looks good? You clearly have a mirror.
Their
and
own
you put
sense
so
of
much
self.
gel
maybe
inside it.
or whatever lying skinflint barber they're going to see. He's probably going, yeah, it looks great, looks awesome.
Do you know the psychology of hairstyles and stuff? Is that often people they stick to the same hairstyles for years and years and years because it was a moment of time that they were happy in their peak.
Is this a
Yeah,
real
yeah.
psychological fact?
So often we see people with mullets and like mad haircuts that look really dated. It's because they really loved that era they were in.
Oh, okay.
So that's why that guy's got gelled up hair from the 90s. Probably because he loved the 90s and he was getting a lot of tail back then. But now he's a 55-year-old fucking guy working in Greg's who hates his life and wants to kill his wife.
So you're saying our haircuts are like? So what does this say about us then? That we're like our haircuts are frozen.
Well, not
frozen
everyone.
In time. Well, I've had this haircut since uni, more or less.
Yeah, but it doesn't look dated, does it? It wasn't such a look that like it
Timeless
was.
style. Thank you, John.
It wasn't like such a look that it was like it like indented in an era. You know.
You're talking about the lads who, the mods, were still clinging on to it.
But
And
you see,
it's like they love it.
you see, like I saw a woman. I was buying tiles the other day for for my fireplace. Oh, fuck me, I'm an old guy. We went to a tile shop, and there was a woman there with proper like late noughties, no, early noughties, sort of like woman's. It was like Diana hair, but like sort of like frosted tips.
Yes.
And I was like, that woman was in her pomp in like the late 90s, early 90s. She was getting fucking railed all the time. Oceana.
Yeah.
She was having a lovely time, right? She probably had 4 boyfriends. Do you know what I mean? Like drinking fucking reefs and shit, but a bucket load.
Yeah, she was a ladette, maybe.
Yeah, she probably had the fucking best time of her life at that period. But now she's stuck there and she's selling tiles in Cardiff.
She was selling you the tiles.
She was selling tiles.
Oh, right, okay.
She wasn't just a person I saw.
Polo shirt on.
No, she was quite smartly dressed. She had like sort of like a female power suit on.
Yeah, it's very it's
So that's the psychology of it. That's why people have for that.
It's very hard. It's very easy to get trapped in the tile rat race. I used to be a tile salesman myself. This is
Really?
true. I used to be a tile salesman from the ages of between 18 and 18 and a half. I was there for 3 months. You had to be good at heavy lifting and mental arithmetic, and I was shit at both. So I used to just basically, I was basically a cipher for Jeremy, who was like the real cool tile salesman. I remember having to, I just go,
lackey, were you?
Jeremy, like that. I just pretty much say that all the time. And I remember a couple of things about this job. This was in Leeks, the out-of-town department store, which is kind of a Welsh-based place. And
I think Leeks is a national brand.
oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Not just because it's just because it's got leek in it doesn't mean it's Welsh. Fake cunt. Well, it must be when it's got leeks in it. Joneses.
you're telling me they got sheep in Herefordshire? No way!
Dragons only exist in Wales, not Russia.
Yeah, I'm sounding like one of those blokes who say, Christian Bale, Welsh boy. Welsh boy.
Stereophonics here, gate man here.
Bloody hell, they got clouds in London. Mental. Anyway,
Yes,
well,
right,
it was in Leeks, and there was a few things I remember about that job. There was a guy who used to come in. He'd try and make, and I have a lot of men try and do this, especially cabbies, where they try and make football small talk with me, because that's kind of like very much the hair gel, the gel. Sorry, I'm desperately trying to link it back to Paul.
That beautiful source of comedy.
The base. The tasty broth.
That rich wellspring of humour. that is men with hair gel.
Those 4 men I've seen in my lifetime with fucking haircuts like that.
What fucking heavy lifting me and Webster having to do for these segments is unreal. So yeah, the gel that bonds men together is football chat, right?
Yeah.
So like, I remember this manager, he had, funnily enough, genuinely, he had very slicked back, jet black hair, right? And he used to come in, he's very, like, apparently he was also shagging the girl on conservatories. Anyway, but he used to come in and he'd go, I had a beard at this point, I'd grown a beard out. Very much working hard on my weed smoking at this point. And he was like, "Hey, Daz, you see the Wales game the other day?" And I go, "No." And he goes, "Hey, cool. You can run a J cloth over some of those tiles there, could you, pal? That'd be good." But he was trying to make conversation with me, and also Jeremy, who was the kind of he was very much the Nigel Mansell of the tile sales section, and he once was talking to me and he said one of the best nights of his life that he'd ever had was when he had a nice I can't remember what you said. I remember it was New Year's Eve and drinking a lovely pint while watching Squeeze play live. He said it was the best night of his life.
When you say he looked like Nigel Mansell, why was it? What he?
No, he was the Nigel Mansell.
See,
like,
he was
he
the
was
best,
like he was at the top of his game.
He was
at
a
that
top
point.
salesman,
top salesman, top tile salesman. Yeah, I used to just like.
But again, slick back, no problem.
Well, he was
spiked up. Cunt.
He was bald, actually. Jeremy.
Oh, was he?
Jeremy was bald, yeah. Whereas the guy who, like, I think he was like would have been the general manager of the area. Yeah, he was very like quite a Weasley looking guy, like not unhandsome, if that is a word.
Sexy, yeah.
You know,
Sexy
I mean,
weasel.
I mean certainly if you worked on conservatories for sure.
A sexy weasel that you looked up to, yeah.
But I was very much the I was the I was definitely like let's just say I wish I was clear on conservatories. Let's just say that.
I like leaks. Leaks is weird because you can go.
Right, no, Paul. You stick in the purgatory that is your segment. All right. You talk about fucking hair gel. We ain't moving topics now. We're talking about hair gel. Me and Charlie are desperately trying to keep this fucking podcast vehicle on the fucking
It's good,
road,
man. The
dude.
people love this. They want to hear a little ranting from time to time.
A little 60-second rant
Little
followed by a
60-second
sleep
rant.
while me and Charlie do the
Then he
ditch
did
digging
it.
to try and get this segment back on its feet.
But that's the fun of it. It's union of scum, baby. Sometimes I'm the scumbag.
Yeah.
But leaks is good because you can look at fish and then you can play electric drums.
Right, we are moving on. We're moving on. You can do leaks next week. Another rant. Shall I go?
Yeah, why not?
I'll go. Okay. So I'm going to talk about CEX or it is called CEX. That
Is it?
like they
I
came
thought it was
out.
called CEX. I mean, I'm dyslexic, but I thought it was just CEX.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
thought it
I was like, I don't really know for sure, but I'm just going to assume it's CEX.
Or they were just like like a cool name for someone's trousers. Kex.
It's hard. It's a difficult one to
It's
pronounce.
kind of weird. Well, do you want like this is a question for you both. Do you want to know what it stands for,
Computer exchange something.
Paul?
Custom Euro.
The worst guess anyone's. What was it?
You took the good guess. They call it
Custom Euro. What did you say?
Custom Euro.
Custom Euro.
Custom
Fuck
Euro
me.
xylophone.
Could think of a word of going with X.
No, it's
Custom Euro. Do I hand my euros at the customs or not?
Put them in a window.
Cyborg Entry Communications. That start with an X. No, it stands for Cum enters Xbox. No, it doesn't stand for that. Because I imagine that's a lot of problems. That's a lot of problems people come in with.
There's a lot of com problems in there,
Yeah.
don't
Oh,
they?
excuse me, just come in my Xbox. I don't know how we got there, but can I sell this for face value?
It's got electronics. It's bedded in.
Oh, so much jizz in the fucking cax in it. Oh,
It
Yeah,
stinks
you
of
can-
sort of. It's got a sort of jizzy smell when you go in there.
But it stands for Complete Entertainment Exchange,
Okay.
which is a pretty dull name for it. So you can see probably why they've tried to jazz it up by calling
So
it
it's
sex.
called. It's called.
But it's pronounced sex.
Really?
Because they did some of their marketing. I think they put like "We love sex," so that was like that's part of it.
A lot of people have just said it's CEX, so you just go. They just.
Yeah, no, it's like my mother called it sex the other day. She said she went. I went into sex, which I thought, Jesus, mum, I know you're from the valleys and you left school at 14, but come on, there's certain standards of grammar we have to maintain. Just say you made love to father, okay?
Me and Dad went into sex in the conservatory.
We're trying for a third.
We went into sex and bought a baby. No, it's it stands for Complete Entertainment Exchange. Now, what for me, I went in this week twice, which is because I just wanted to do sell my phone. But what I noticed there is
Your broken phone.
no, my phone. I just had a new phone, and I just wanted to sell it. And
Are you a drug dealer? What's going on?
Well, that's it. That's what sex
Did you
is
get your
for.
own? Did you get your own phone? Your other phone fixed, or did you have to?
No, so my phone was kind of freezing a lot, so I upgraded, and then they just let me keep my old phone. So obviously I went.
So you sold a
so
broken. So you're selling a broken phone. To
No. It was just a
get.
software issue. So I wiped it. I did a factory reset, and I wiped it. Look, it had some stuff on there that I had to get rid of pronto. Okay. So yeah, but so CX, they let you exchange it for like in-store vouchers.
Okay, nice.
Which is actually worth a lot. So like say for my phone, they say like we'll give you 120 quid of CEX vouchers, or we'll give you 90 quid cash, which is quite annoying because then you have to go to the bank and put the cash in the bank. So I took like the 90 quid cash, obviously. What I love about that is the idea that you could have I could have traded my phone for like a complete box set of Only Fools and Horses.
Yeah,
because that's the kind of stuff they sell in there, or like a kind of a spunk soaked, spunk soaked
Fake Rolex.
copy of
It's got
Equilibrium on DVD starring Christian Bale.
It's got a real strange sort of smell of like it's dampness and sadness mixing with a bit of spunk every time I go in there. It's got this sort of like heavy. It's got
Links Africa.
It's got a heavy atmosphere. There's a lot of people who are just like who've stolen stuff who want to trade it in.
Well, that's it.
Who are like
Stolen goods.
desperately trying to get their bills for stuff. It's got real sadness whenever.
It's got a CEX. CEX is very similar. It's like a robot wars, but if the only robots they had were like fucking pocket pussies, and like fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and they built their own at home.
Yeah, instead of made out of metal, they're made out of wood and cheese. It's just
Yeah.
really, really badly made.
Dairy Lee Duncan.
Baby
Wood,
Bell material.
cheese, bubble wrap.
Yeah, it's my homemade cheeses.
But the thing is, what I did notice, and it looks like definitely everyone behind and in front of the counter look like they subsist on a diet of Monster. Pretty much, it's just pure energy.
Gangsters and monsters, isn't it?
Yeah, Gangsters and Monster, and also what I saw is honestly 3 people behind the till had Pokemon tattoos.
Of course.
3 people had
Makes
Pokemon
sense.
tattoos,
Very
and almost
culty.
all of them had severe learning difficulties.
Okay.
Like and because I used to, when I was a support worker, I used to take a lot of the residents to because you have a budget of like, if you've got a budget of 10 quid a week or 20 quid a week, you got to go to CEX. You got to go to CEX.
Yeah, you either go to CEX or you steal it from them. That's the only 2 options you have.
Yeah, exactly. You either say, "Look, let me take care of this money,
Look, you
and
don't-
I'll invest it, and I'll get you double on your return."
Listen, you don't understand currency, so I can look after you for a bit, and I can reinvest it for you. Or we can go to CEX and you can buy some Pokemon cards.
You can buy a collector's edition Charizard with the head missing. But yeah, this is an interesting fact, or I find it interesting anyway. Do you know who started CEX?
Virgin,
I don't-
that's a fucking
Jesus?
big fat
I don't know,
virgin.
No, it wasn't Jesus. Who started CEX?
The company,
Or CEX? Or who is part of the team?
Branson? Was it Branson?
No. Something more surprising than that. So basically,
Rolf Harris.
it was Nelson Mandela, Bob Marley.
Jeremy Beadle.
Yes, correct.
He went in with only fools and horses in, like, didn't all have the discs there when his funny little hand.
And he went, I want to get rid of my box set of Lost with disc 4 missing. Where can I get rid of it?
This funny little
No, it was a bunch of nerds who started it who really loved gaming and technology, and one of them was Charlie Brooker.
Really?
And he actually came up with the logo for CEX as well. He actually drew the logo.
Because he was too scared to go into Cash Generator. He's like, "They're bullying me in there."
Yeah, well,
That's what it is.
Cash Generator is another good one. Like,
Cash
that's another
Generator
good place.
is rough and ready.
He's a bit rough and ready in there. And you got more mad as shit now. I walked past one recently, just had a set of bongos in it. And I was like, man, times are tough, aren't they? Like, just a bag full of paracetamols and some bongos.
What was the markup?
It was like £8, something like that.
I mean, I'd buy a pair of bongos. Pretty quick.
Yeah.
That means what? That they saw someone had to sell that for like £1.25.
Yeah.
Sold their fucking grandma's bongos.
It wasn't even good bong. It was like the sort of like, like the lap bongos, the small ones.
Yeah.
It wasn't like the big, really big ones. You can stand up.
The ones you might the ones you might see like a crack addicted woman playing in like a shop outside a shopping centre.
Yeah.
Just banging it one BPM, just banging it once a minute.
Because big bongos are kind of impressive, are kind of cool. People are standing there like joyous when they're playing them.
Yeah.
But the smaller ones are a bit more.
Andy Kaufman used to play him. Buddha.
Oh yeah. But also you wonder like how did those bongos, like that's quite a sad story behind those bongos ended up in the window of a cash generator. Do you know what I mean? Like it's some old Rastas copped it, one spliff's too many. It's ended up getting sectioned.
Yeah.
They just go, Dad, we got to take your bongos. We got to take your bongos.
I'm afraid it's the only thing we can do.
Off.
It's just the bongos have got to go.
Don't worry, I'll sell my bongos and then we'll have lots of money. £8. Fuck.
Yeah.
£8.
Yeah, that's
Cash generators are fucking gnarly, though. I remember there was a documentary about bouncers in Newport a couple of years ago now.
Outside a cash generator.
And, well, the bouncer said, like, he was just rinsing everyone in Newport, and he was like, yeah, it's a fucking shithole here. I hate this job. He's throwing people out. He's like, no one fucking respects you. It's fucking dangerous. It's shit pay. And then they showed, look, it's so bad. The pay's so bad as a bouncer. I have to also do a job at cash generator. And they showed him there, showed him where it was. And when the documentary came out, because he was shitting on Newport so much, a bunch of people went into that cash generator and beat the fuck out of this bouncer.
You kind of deserved
the
it.
bongos and just put him over his head. Boom.
Kind of deserved it. If you're going to rip on a fucking Newport's
On national television.
Newport's a rough town as well. It's full of fucking nutcases.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a rough port town. If you mug off the whole town, you're gonna have trouble. You know, you're gonna have big trouble, bongos or not.
Bongos or otherwise. If you're bongoed or not, you're in for a rough ride. I'm just trying to think of, like, you know, other things that, like, you know, it's the last place where you get, like, physical media, because nobody really buys DVDs or you know, CDs anymore. Like, if you want a Leanne Rimes best of, you know, you're gonna go in CEX. But also it's like maybe somewhere where, like, you might get like a last minute gift, because I know you're pretty bad with last minute Christmas gifts.
I'm not a great gift buyer. I can't be bothered a lot of the time.
I just lack basic empathy
Yeah,
they need to get someone with the gift that they really want for Christmas. Or
I
have the planning and forethought in it.
I like to have more gifts in one zone, one place. That's what I like. I remember one year when
and whether that's maybe Shoe Zone.
I think it's
Poundland.
I think, do you know what? I think it's born out of buying gifts for my dad, because he's the most ungrateful old bastard that's ever lived, and I once, like, spent like loads of time trying to buy him really good gifts. I went to all these good places, spent quite a lot of money, and he looks at me and was like, "What the fuck is this shit?" And then I remember going, "No, never again am I ever going to get conned by that old bastard." So the next year I went and I bought.
It's a real spirit of Christmas, isn't it? Real spirit of Christmas.
So the next
I'll
year,
show you next year, Dad. You're getting a lump of coal, you old cunt.
I went to like a pound stretcher type sort of place,
Yeah.
and I bought him loads of old shite, right? I bought him just like a family pack of combs. I bought him like.
Didn't you get him a back scratcher?
I bought him a plastic back scratcher. I bought him like a crocodile.
Say a family bag of combs.
Yeah, a
like
family
ice cream
pack.
cones.
No, comb. Got hair.
No,
like,
combs, hair combs.
Oh, combs. Sorry.
Yeah.
Here comes in case you need to gel your hair, Paul. Excellent callback there to the earlier segment. I don't know if everyone at home remember that one.
I bought him a wooden crocodile as well, which he got quite angry at. But yeah,
just an ornamental
just an ornament,
crocodile.
yeah. Pat like 50p.
I thought it might be
charity
one of
shop.
them, maybe like a comedy, like, you know, like a razor where like his gnashers chomp up your back hair.
I remember one year I bought him.
A very animated episode.
I know it.
Between him playing the fucking bongos and you went to get attacked by a crocodile.
I remember I bought him one year. I bought him. He loves fried breakfasts, right? Absolutely loves them.
Sure,
He just lives for them.
Sure.
Right?
Well, like father, like son.
Yeah. Well, I only have them once a week, maybe, but he has them like 4 or 5 times a week. You know, he lives for them.
For breakfast, or is he having them midday?
No, he's having
dinner time?
not every. He's having one a day for most of the week.
Yeah, sure.
But at breakfast time.
But at breakfast time, yeah. But I bought him a purpose-built frying pan which had different compartments in there. So you know you got the eggs in
Like
there.
sausage tray.
Yeah, the sausage grill area. You got the
Egg ditch.
The egg ditch.
Something you find in a carrier bag at a car boot sale. You know, you're just like, what's in this then?
And I thought he would love that, but he got really angry.
Really?
Which is really surprising.
So I mean, you got what you wanted. You said, "I'm going to get that old bastard next year." You got him some of the worst gifts ever.
Yeah.
He seems like he was Christmas ruined. Tick.
So I think so it's got to a stage now where I'm like, it's hard work buying presents. It's really
Don't bother.
So
really.
I'm
Don't
just
bother
like,
next year.
well, I'm just like, you know.
I was a bit skint, I'm still fucking skint, but 2 years ago, I had to buy a load. You know, when I was staying with my brother's girlfriend's family, and I was like, oh, fuck, there's like 12 of us in the house, or not that much, but like 8 of us. I was like, I haven't got the money. I'm going to buy everyone a ginger shot and some deodorant.
Ginger shot, like
a ginger shot, yeah, from like Holland and Barrett. So I just got everyone a ginger shot. a roll-on from Lidl. Roll-on from Lidl.
What a weird stock in that must have been.
Scene fucking flavoured or whatever. And a scratch card. And I was like, that's it. That's what you're all getting.
Jesus.
And they're a big, like, presents. So people were getting, like,
they really liked you.
scarves and stuff.
They really liked you after that Christmas.
Didn't matter.
Were you ever invited back?
No, but we had good chats. You know, they're less skint than me, man. Don't invite me if you only want me for your presents. People know me. Everyone knows me. People watching this know me. If you're gonna invite me to anything, you're gonna have a low expectation, and don't wear no fucking gel in your ear.
Yeah, don't put gel in your ear, guys. Yeah, well, I'm gonna go against the grain here, lads, and say I think I'm a pretty good gift buyer, actually. Because there's like different types of gifts you can.
You never bought me a good gift in your life, man.
I've never bought you a gift.
Yeah, there you go.
It's that simple. But we don't.
But if he did,
it's not that sort of relationship. You know what I mean? Like, for some reason, I could probably buy. Like, I've bought other male friends gifts. For some reason, just with you, if I feel like if I was buying you a gift, you'd think like it would be somehow gay. And I can't really explain it. It's just something about our relationship.
Like father, like son.
yeah. But it's like we don't massively sort of compliment each other. We more rip each other down. I don't really know why.
It's called toxic.
Why
It's a toxic fucking relationship.
Charlie, can we break through this?
Yeah, I think it is. I think Paul was right. I think it's a
probably
bad
is quite
relationship. I think we
toxic.
have a bad relationship. I think it's not good.
But you kind of like it in a weird way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or maybe you don't. Maybe as you get older, you'll become less jaded.
We
towards each
have
other.
our moments. Yeah, we have our moments of sincerity for sure. Usually when we're both absolutely hammered. I thought I would end this segment on this. Right, I put in a load of things into a chat GBT price guessing game, right, of stuff in CEX, right, and I want you guys to guess.
But do they know? Does ChatGPT know?
Yeah. It like goes. It gives you an estimate. I mean, some of these things are ridiculous, so it's obviously like coming the closest to what it estimates it might be, right? So, right, get this, right? Scratched FIFA 14 for the PS3 with an overpowering scent of Lynx Africa. How much do you think ChatGPT thought that was?
50p.
Paul.
Well, I'm gonna go higher than that. I reckon 765. £7.65.
Right, okay.
Not
yeah,
7.
If we could get that in British
Sorry.
pounds, please, Paul.
Euro.
not binary. Yeah, 0110. I think. Can we not get that in Dogecoin,
You
please,
don't watch
Paul?
Price is Right, man. That's how they talk. They go 7, 2, 1.
You sound like a bingo caller. Charlie was right. 20p.
Fuck.
Okay, what about a pair of Beats headphones with everything working except the sound? What we
I'm going £15 for them.
15.
I don't think they could sell them. I don't think anyone will buy them. So I
For
think,
parts.
Oh
Good
yeah, for
sort of
parts.
for
I didn't think of parts. Okay, yeah, all right. £5.
Charlie's closer. £1.
£1.
You're good, man.
Okay, what about this? Copy of Tomb Raider film on Blu-ray signed by Chris Barry. Chris Barry, who played Gordon Brittus and Arnold Rimmer in Red Dwarf. He also played the butler in that film. How much?
You go.
He's not related to the film though. The game, is he?
That's the point.
What? Chris
He's
Barry?
not in any way related to
No,
the.
Chris Barry played the butler in the Tomb
Oh,
Raider
did he?
film.
Oh,
did he?
shit.
Yeah,
Oh, that's what
yeah.
you...
Yeah, the Tomb Raider film.
Okay.
much?
Well, because he signed it, probably a little bit more than you. I'd say like £20.
£20.
No,
Paul.
I'm going to go 7.
Charlie's closer again. £50 and 50 pence.
50.
Yeah, very specific. Okay. Xbox controller smelling faintly of gravy.
Xbox One or what are we talking? 360?
I'm guessing Xbox One.
Okay, I'm going to go £13.50.
I'd go tenner.
£4.
Fuck! Every time,
£4.
look at you.
Couple more. A tangle of HDMI cables.
75p. Oh, no.
I reckon like £10.
No, yeah, you're going to...
Paul's closest, £3.50.
Really?
I went to fist pump me then, Paul. Go on. I won't leave you hanging, brother. I won't leave you hanging, brother. Let's fist pump on a largely audio-based format.
You got me again then, motherfucker.
Okay, a Christmas gift copy of Avatar on Blu-ray still in its plastic wrapper.
Oh. £12.
I like how serious this has become between you and me. This is a real battle now. It used to be a bit fun. I'm gonna go £7.50.
Paul's closest, £2.
I'm coming back.
Okay. Nintendo DS, but with a cocktail stick for a stylus. How much?
That's £18.50.
Charles.
9.
Charlie's closer, £7. And then what other ones? Season. Oh no, I can't do that. Box set of The Sopranos, complete but sticky, with Relentless energy drink.
What flavour?
Raspberry Crush.
I reckon
£1.
No,
And-
out of your
ooh,
head.
Going low.
I'm going 21.
£1.21. Charlie's closer, £10. And then finally,
You know your tats.
finally, accidentally unwiped iPhone that still contains gallery of previous users' homemade porn.
Priceless. That's priceless.
Exactly right. Paul Lilliard. Well done. It's priceless. Here we go. So that's it. That's CEX.
Very
Nice.
Good. Well, just showing you how it's done.
That-
mate, all right?
yeah,
That's a
fair
good
play.
segue.
That's a great
little bit
segue.
of prep, mate. Little bit of prep. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, that was good.
Hey, let's call this a learning curve, Paul. All right? Let's call this a learning curve now. Next week, let's come with a laptop again, mate. Come with a laptop. Charles.
I'm going to talk about George Galloway, mostly being on Celebrity Big Brother, which was in 2006. He appeared in a really good year. Pete Burns is on it.
I remember
Jodie
this.
Marsh.
Yeah.
George Galloway, he's a politician, right?
He's a politician, yeah. He's
Scottish
a
fella.
He's a Scottish fella.
Yeah.
He's a politician. He used to be part of the Labour Party. Then he went. Then he sort of.
He went rogue.
He went rogue. He reformed. He was part of the Respect Party, and then he went
they
to
won
various other sort of political shitty
Yeah,
fucking parties.
they won in Bradford, I believe.
Yeah.
Respect Party. He's always, he sort of forms these, I would say, personality parties that just pretty much when he leaves they collapse, but it's kind of based around him.
He's a socialist, but he's
Well, yeah,
he says he is.
He's kind of just leaned. I mean, he's just very anti-West. Anything to do with the West, I think he just hates, which ultimately ends up with him being on like Russian television and kind of cozying up to all these kind of dictators, unfortunately.
But yeah, he
Is he like a left version of Farage?
I guess he's quite populist, I suppose you could say. Like, I do a very good George Galloway impression. If anybody would like to, I mean, do you know what he sounds like? Yeah.
Give it to me.
The thing with Labour is they are two cheeks of the same backside. So
that's good.
it's
is?
great
It is
for
good.
anyone over 50. That'll be a cracking impression.
But yeah, he appeared on Celebrity Big Brother, and he was quite unlikable throughout the whole thing, really. But he the best part, the thing that made him shine and became quite big on the show, probably the most iconic moment of that show, was that he did a cat impression with what was her name? Now? She was an actor.
Rula Lenska,
He's the cat impression, and
married to Dennis Waterman of Minder and the Sweeney fame.
And he was all fours like a cat, and it was the dead of night. They were meant to be doing a task, but it looked like it was shot at like 2 a.m. in the morning. So it had a sort of a fetish vibe, sort of
Yeah, it was very
sort of-
sexual.
It had a sexual sort of Andram sort of vibe to it.
It was very.
and
They
it-
were wearing, I believe he was wearing like a leotard, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was wearing a leotard,
Both wearing these weird like skin tight leotards.
and they were kind of like on these sort of like banquettes, sort of like these these big sofas. And there was no one around, and he was just licking her palms like they were like a bowl of milk, and she was like, "Would you like to be the cat? Would you like me to be the cat?" And
Just a tarted up socialist licking some lady's palms.
yeah,
he just kind of was like doing this like.
and he was doing that, and it was fucking really.
It was just very
weird.
creepy, and it was very notable because obviously he'd been, this kind of formidable figure in the world of politics. And then suddenly, he was on all fours pretending to be a cat. And it was very quiet and unsettling. Like there was nobody else around, so that was what was weird about it.
But it shows you, innit? 5 days, if you haven't had enough sleep or, haven't had enough calories, and they say, hey, we'll give you a fucking couple of pot noodles if you pretend to be a cat. Every man has his breaking point.
I thought you were going to segue that into, if you haven't had enough sleep and you haven't had enough calories, sometimes you talk about hair gel on a podcast to no end. To no purpose in particular.
I'm a disruptor, what can I say?
You're a provocateur, aren't you, Paul?
I had sort of a
A shit stirrer.
Provocateur, I should say.
this
Because he talked about earlier how he likes to just get up off the toilet without wiping his ass sometimes.
nice.
Straight in the shower.
I don't like to do it, it just happens.
It's
all being
part of life,
cultural.
man. It's part of life.
Sorry.
The scene in question looked nearly rehearsed. It looked like he'd done this before. It looked like he'd done this in maybe a fetish club or back home or something. It was just really, he had this sort of weird.
Or maybe in some sort of like Labour Party, like after dinner event.
And he had this sort of like
Basement of number 10.
Yeah.
he had this sort of mechanical sort of like gait and the way he sort of like was like. It was really unsettling, and it was the noise was really really strange. He said there were some great quotes which I found, which he said before he went into the house. He said that he was the Galloway branded himself as the most famous housemate worldwide, as he insisted that he was known by every Muslim.
From Cat Stevens to Levi Belfield.
To Aladdin.
To Aladdin.
And he carries on doing politics now, even though everyone's got that in their back. Like, is this you, mate? Like, anytime he's in a debate, just someone could pull him up on question time.
But I think in one of those things, it's like, well, he kind of comes from a rich lineage of British politicians fucking humiliating themselves on TV. Neil and Christine Hamilton. I don't know if you remember them, Paul. They were like, he was a tour. I think he's part of He's joined He was part of UKIP in Wales. Actually, he was running to be a UKIP member in Wales. But him and Christine, they were done for like sex stuff, right?
Louis Theroux did something with him, right?
Yeah,
Wasn't he doing a documentary?
He stayed with them, and she was very kind of sexual with him, and she made a sort of a habit of just crying on national television. I'll never forget. They both went on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, crashed out on the first question. And she just started crying, going, I'm just thinking about all the money that I've lost for that charity. And
Yeah, it was great.
It was embarrassing.
It was brilliant. They were like the Rich and Judy of politics, weren't they? They were unwanted joke. Unwanted.
Who's the lad who just went into I'm a Celebrity? The one who fucked up COVID, who got caught necking that girl.
Oh fuck! What's not Hammond? That's what was his name? Tory party guy.
Oh, Matt Hancock.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But he got $500,000 to go into the I'm a Celebrity
Yeah,
and
well,
get
that's it.
shouted at for a bit. And then he
He
comes
needs a
out.
fucking witchetty grub and a kangaroo's arsehole live on television.
Don't
That was the
worry.
thing, that it's all about like image rehab. Like for him, I think, especially after COVID, he was him trying to think, well, if I eat this mongoose's testicles live on TV, the British public will love me.
Yeah.
Don't worry about your nan. Watch me eat this.
Yeah. You couldn't hold your nan while she passed away. I mean, not that anyone would want to do that anyway. I will insist on coming into that waiting room and holding my nan as she dies.
George Galloway also kind of kicked off a little bit on Celebrity Big Brother, and he called Jodie Marsh a wicked person, and he's quoted as saying,
Yeah, she's wicked sexy. That's all I know.
With a CEX.
With a little bullet. Remember she wore those? Was it the bullet bra? Do you remember she wore that like? It was.
What's she up to now?
I think she runs.
She's Chancellor of the Exchequer. I think. I think she's coming out with a budget next week.
Do you know what? I think she runs like some sort of some kind of sanctuary, like cat or dog sanctuary somewhere in like, Essex or something.
Glamour model sanctuary.
Because she was.
All in rusty pens.
Yeah, Jordan.
Because
fucking what's it? Oh fuck! I'm trying to think of other.
Sophie Pinter.
Sophie Pinter. What's their fucking
Samantha Fox. Who was the other one? What was her name?
Kelly Brook.
Kelly Brook.
Kelly Brook.
Yeah.
Classic.
These are all.
These are all
These are all from Nuts and Zoo magazine, right? Yeah.
I can imagine
This
that
is
sort of
pre-internet, mate.
that sort of
Lad
like sanctuary,
Mads.
just rear feeding these old tired fucking glamour pusses just back just nice like
puss.
just nice organic fruits and
Yeah.
grains and just trying to rehab them back into society.
Well, what we do in the sanctuary here, we actually have to milk the silicon out of the ladies' breasts because obviously they've had a lot of work done over the years and it's causing them a lot of pain as they get older. And so we just lay down a nice fresh bed of straw for them. Just make sure that they lay on their fronts because they're very top heavy, obviously. And yes.
What's she gonna kick?
Would you like to
Isn't
be
that-
the cat?
Would you like to be the retired glamour model?
Glamour puss. That sounds like a fucking James Bond movie.
Yeah. But yes, what I've heard she's doing now. But don't.
She's
quote
doing
me.
all right.
I think she became. I want to say she became a wrestler or bodybuilder, one of the two. I think she got pretty ripped at one point.
Yeah.
Who else was in the house that year? The fact that he said he was like the most famous person in there. I mean, the fact is that that's not true. I mean,
Dennis Rodman.
Les Dennis is more famous than him.
Dennis Rodman.
Oh yeah, no chance then. Dennis Rodman.
Yeah,
he was in
Michael
there.
Jackson's mate. Not Michael Jackson. Michael
Kim Jong Il.
Jackson.
You know, the other big pop star.
Yeah, you must be looking at. Maybe that's how fucking he ended up with Kim Jong Il. Is George got in his ear and went, "Yeah, let me tell you about politics, man."
I can put you in touch with the leader of North Korea. We are like that. We are two cheeks of the same
Does he
backside.
like basketball? That that's my Dennis Rodman. Because I can't do the other version, you know.
And I, Michael Jordan. That's a slam dunk, that is. Scottie Pippen.
He's a wild boy though. He fucks anything.
Who?
Dennis Rodman.
Is he?
Have you seen that documentary, The Last Dance? It's all about
Yeah,
Chicago
it's
Bulls.
That's great.
They would just let him go and fuck anything. He just go, I need to go to Las Vegas for an entire weekend and do a load of blow and fuck around
Apparently,
with Janet Jameson.
He was going out with Carmen Electra and
Yeah.
she fucked him with the strap on.
Of course.
Nice.
That boy didn't
Why
give
not?
a fuck.
Like, why not?
He's a huge as well. He's like 7 fucking feet tall. He's just fucking an athlete. I come with party like no one's business. He jumped on a Harley Davidson after winning like a really important basketball game. Just drive to fucking Vegas, party all fucking weekend. He was at mates with like the Smashing Pumpkins as well. He was just fucking. He didn't give a fuck. He was wearing dresses.
Les Dennis,
Yeah.
Pete Burns,
Yeah.
George Galloway.
He had gel in his hair, not a care in the world.
Do you know what? He apparently he did become friends with George Galloway on that.
Did he really?
Yeah, they
Can you
became
imagine those two hanging out?
weirdly friends.
Did it?
Yeah,
Rodman?
from memory. Yeah.
Fucking hell. I reckon Rodman just gets on with anyone.
Yo, George, tell us about the miners' strike, dog. Tell us about the Derby coal miners' strike.
Tell me about the by-election in Bradford.
I got some milk you can lick, George.
George, who is this Arthur Scargill you're talking about?
He's also been married 4 times, and 3 of the times he's married to what looks like maybe Muslim or like Asian women.
Oh, okay.
So
Very
he's
much
got-
appealing to his voter base.
So he's got that sort of.
Well, he's world famous. He's the most famous.
He's one of the most famous. You know.
Well, he knows
Is
all
he a
of them.
Muslim?
I don't think so. He dresses. He wears these like ridiculous fedora hats now, which is an entry in his Wikipedia. Actually, he's famous for wearing fedora hats. But somebody, I don't know who it was, said that he dressed like an Edwardian sleuth, which I thought was very funny.
I don't think any.
What's the word? Okay,
I don't think anyone looks good with a fedora. I think if you're a 75-year-old jazz musician from New Orleans, right, and you're a black guy, yeah, wear a fedora,
Fine.
okay.
Fine.
But anyone else, just don't wear one.
Yeah.
Black
you look-
guys
you-
in general though can wear anything and look good.
You look very
Not everything, but I didn't.
Pretty much anything.
ski mask. Tenors not good. Like, yeah.
Yeah, but I think fedoras. I can't. Like, I've never seen anyone. Do you remember fedoras from back in the day? They were fucking awful. Everyone wearing them. Oh, and those.
Have we
sort
gone
of
into
like,
another segment of the podcast?
We
now?
have, yeah. I've just
I
had
have a
a segment
British
on for him.
fedora. It's a very British cultural phenomenon.
I remember a spell of British culture when people wear fedoras and those sort of Arabic like sort of scarves. So sort of,
Or like a Palestinian.
yeah, like a
scarf.
Palestinian scarf. and sort of like,
Oh, and like
wooden necklaces and like wooden beads. I was like, oh.
You're talking
this
like
trend must have
2007.
blasted me by. I don't remember
No.
this.
I was a
Yeah.
young man doing this, and like in the Top Shop
yes.
era,
Yeah,
we're talking,
yeah.
you know.
I've seen a guy actually who dresses like that. He looks like he's got a moustache. He looks exactly like Frank Zappa, and just see him kind of zooming around in an electric wheelchair around Cardiff. But he's got that exact style, the fedora with the.
Nice.
So he's still flying the flag.
Yeah, because
you know?
it goes with the hairstyle, right?
Yeah.
That's his happiest time.
That was
in
his
life,
happiest
you know?
time. Back when
So
the
he's still
Hoosiers
dressing like
that's
when
the
he was
Hoosiers were
18.
top of the charts, you know.
Yeah. Goodbye, Mr. A. When I could still walk.
Dear.
Christ. Okay, that's the end.
Yeah, we've wrapped this up. So, what have we learned in summary? What have we learned from this episode? Is CEX is a great place to go if you need to get the Matrix Reloaded or Ratchet and Clank 2
Or bongos.
or Bongos.
Yeah.
We've learned that George Galloway doesn't let his political career stand in the way of pretending to be a cat. And we've learned that Paul maybe needs to buck his ideas up next episode. Maybe he needs to do a little bit more prep. Doesn't have to look, Paul. It doesn't have to be on the day, mate. You can do it as any day of the week.
I think
spare hour. You can just write some things down, maybe. Just a couple of bullet points.
I think we can make an argument to just replace him with ChatGPT. Just ChatGPT with fedora on the top of the laptop. That
Yeah.
couple of goggly eyes. That.
Yeah, little like Palestinian scarf around it. So, Paul, what do you think about this? I think it would be fantastic if we talk about hair gel. Oh, fuck's sake. All right. So,
Okay.
that's been Union of Scum. Thanks very much, everybody. Goodbye.